days ago, Legoland Windsor announced the closing of the Viking Splash, and of course then for our next weekly Legoland video we're going to be heading into the park itself, checking out Viking Splash and what is currently going on with it, as it's currently not actually on the park app, as well as of course heading on many rides and attractions too, showing you the updates around the crazy golf course and so much more. So with no further ado, let's get in and see what's going on over here at Legoland Windsor at the end of the summer holidays. Well, it may come as a shock, but it is the summer holidays right now, as looking at the rain, it is really wet. But with me today, we have got Hugo and Adam, who are just in front of us right now, heading into the park. It's currently around 2 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 2:15.
2:15, so we're going a little bit later because we thought, you know what, it's going to be busy. It's the summer holidays still, even though it's near the end. However, we'll be a little bit wet. We're hoping for a little bit quieter queues over here today, but Viking Splash is going. It's not on the app. You said earlier, but it is going, so that's good news. So, of course, it's going to be our first attraction of today. That is the thing to remember, guys. It is not only Viking Splash, but also the land of the Vikings that is closing. So if you come over to Legoland Windsor, make sure to appreciate all this signage, all the characters around, and the atmosphere around here. Yeah, everything is going. So what is it again? I forgot.
It's actually going to be on, it's a Monday in September. I believe it's the 25th of September.
Yeah, so watch this right now. We're literally posting as soon as we can, so you guys get the opportunity to come down and experience it. Book the tickets. This ride opened up in 2007. I actually remember how long it took to build. So it has been forever to build, but now that it is open, of course, it started off amazingly. You've got some amazing different water effects on it. The queue lines get packed, but as you can see it right now, I mean, it doesn't help it's raining, but with there being absolutely nothing on the ride, not even a splash, it does need to close. And we're going into a little more detail about that later on, but we feel like at the end of the day, it's had its time, it's had its place, and I'm very excited to see what does replace it very shortly, but we need to get a few more rides next one.
We definitely do.
I'll tell you one thing that I definitely won't miss about this ride is the queue line. Look how many zigzags there are.
1.1 metres on this ride.
No word of a lie, we got wetter in the queue line for that attraction than on the ride itself. It has got to go. I mean, he got quite wet, to be honest.
Speak for yourself, you took down my leg.
I know, yeah, you were in a special size, so you're going to go a little bit heavier than your size. Don't know why. I mean, what reason could that could have been? But no, it was still a good ride. It's good fun. It never really fit into the area we were saying. When it had the old Viking area down where the Ninjago is now, it worked. But now it just was a bit odd in the air. Of course, the rapids is in the air and not in the ground. You've got a massive little steel support on the bottom.
The issue is that now we don't know. We don't know what they're going to do now with the area, because I just can't see it flowing again.
Oh, exactly, yeah, I know. Good to do it now. A bit about all positive things. Of course, when it did open, it had a lot of water effects. I mean, a lot. I mean,
you got drenched.
One of the best rides, and I'll be gutted if it left at that point. But now, it's got this whole ugly little hill everywhere around it. It doesn't really fit in anywhere. The land of Vikings is literally just that. I mean, you could argue spinning spiders down there, but then it's part of it. But that works with the pie area.
Yeah, and what's quite ironic about spinning spiders is that it's not actually in the land of Vikings. Of course, it is in the area,
but it's not within the gates.
Like when you actually go location-wise, the entrance sign is actually before you get to, of course, spinning spiders. So it's not really in the area.
Yeah, a little bit odd that is, but yeah, not for you guys that's going. However, we really got a few more rides in it before it is done to really appreciate the area, of course, and enjoy it
before it's gone.
But you can tell it's on holidays. The fast passes drive me crazy. I love Legoland, we come here every week as we always say, but the fast pass over here at the park, but yeah, it's so many of them.
I just don't get it sometimes, because I know fast passing for Viking Splash. Because that queue really moves around.
I mean, it's a very fast queue line, and if you look at rides, I don't know, like Haunted Mansion at Disney, how fast the queue lines for those move, it would be around the same. They fill with boats, we didn't do this time, which is quite nice when there's only 3 of us, because we're not clumping of people, we can enjoy it like just us guys. But when the fast passes come in, they delay the queue and actually make it longer. So if everyone just agreed at the end of the day to go, you know what, none of us are going to have fast passes, we're all just going to suck it up and get in there together. The queue time will probably be half the length, but it's fast passes.
We found that out, especially in Europe. Like you go to some places like, let's say Europa Park, Fantasia Land. I mean, I know Fantasia do have it, but it's on a very small scale, and it seems to work pretty well, of course. It's one of the fastest operations in the world. However, back to Viking Splash, I want to quickly point out that even though, of course, they said that the land of the Vikings is leaving the park, spinning spiders is in fact actually staying out of the park. So whether that's going to be rethemed into Pirate Shores or whether it's going to have a completely new theme, I don't know. But the thing is, just don't worry about Vikings. But don't worry about that, because it is still staying here at the park. So you can still enjoy that for the next coming years.
Yeah, it's good ride, good attraction, but it's had its time and it now needs to go.
Laser Raiders.
It's how long? How long is it?
Not 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
What? One thing that also appears in summer holidays is inaccurate queue times. A little tip for you guys, parks like this love to make the queue lines really short at the start of the day, so you go on it and at the end of the day they make it incredibly long, so other guys go home a little bit earlier. A little tip for you guys, here's a quick look. Is it really 10 minutes? Nah, we're looking at, not bad though, probably around 20 minutes I'd say, 25-ish. Did you enjoy that 5-minute queue, Adam?
I mean, it wasn't a 5-minute queue, but it was alright. It's a decent dark ride, just not incredible.
Now, I would normally suggest not buying food over at a theme park, but there are a few things over here at Legoland Windsor, and we'll show you another one in a sec, which we kind of have to have. And one of these are these hot dogs. They are delicious. I don't know why. I think they're quite cheaply made, and clearly they don't fit in the bun, but they are really good. And I don't know because it's me I go a lot, but I do love one of these. Well, the water over here at Legoland Windsor looks, let's just say, a little bit empty today. But what is not empty is the apple fries kind. It's very rarely open, but when it is, get yourself some apple fries. Personally, I don't like them, but you think they're the best things ever.
They are incredible. I mean, of course, they came from Legoland, Florida, which looks amazing, and yeah, they're world famous out there, so, you know, I'm very looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we'll give it a try in 1 sec. And they thought the laser area's queue was bad. They're waiting here for like 5 minutes now and not even moved an inch. Well, the time you took HUGO to get those, they probably grew a potato, so is it as good as it sounds?
Apples, Tom.
Is it? Oh,
The apple fries.
probably grew the apples. That doesn't taste good.
They're amazing.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean, they're very rare to find because you only get them in America.
They're not cheap either. They're looking at like £5 each.
£4 with annual price.
Yeah, so I guess you get them
Not
half
great,
discount.
yeah, but it's still not great. But they do taste really good.
Yeah, I'd rather have some good, well, apple fries, not chips. I do think they're potatoes. It was a little bit odd, apple fries, but if they're worth it, then I guess they're pretty good. Apple fries, Miniland, and now making our way over towards the new construction. We've had a good day so far, but before we do go into the construction, I think it's time for a quick ride. Not on Duradana Coaster with a 35-minute queue, but Fairy Tale Brook. And like magic, we are now on the ride, but will it blow us away? Oh, the blow effect's working now. Walk on queue of Fairy Tale Brook, I think so, and in fact we're actually on the ride itself. For the first time ever, she said no phones and cameras allowed on the ride, hence why we only film the first half of the ride, as always, we like to respect the park rules and do it. Whether she was right or wrong, I don't really know, but we'll make sure to keep you guys updated with all that sort of stuff as we do go through and explain why you only got the first half of the ride and not the end. But I guess it's a little bit of a surprise for you guys as well. Right now though, we're actually looking at the construction side of the park because of course we have got a removal of Viking Splash, which is a removal, and hopefully there's construction going on there soon, including the removal of all the ride boats, which of course we'll keep up to date with you guys for all of that. But there's a lot going on around the park itself, and actually outside you kind of got the crazy golf course getting made, you've got the holiday village, as well as this new coaster right behind me. And the crazy golf course and holiday village we'll probably be showing you next week's update because it's outside of a park, and when it gets near the end of the day you've got all the cars going down, and we'd rather show you when we first do a ride. So next week's video we'll show you all of that stuff. But today I'm going to talk a bit about this new coaster over here, or should I say 2 coasters, right behind me, putting in the supports for 2 new coasters. And of course it wasn't long ago they opened up JAYDEN coaster, which is a really small family coaster, good fun, but can put up a long queue. But these 2 are going to be dueling coasters. Adam knows a lot more than I do about them.
Currently, no one actually knows what the theme is. However, my prediction is it's going to be some sort of race theme, maybe like Speed Champions.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which they have been releasing like loads of Lego sets out about them recently. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be that. But again, it could be anything. It could be Juniper themed, if for all we know.
But it looks fun, it looks enjoyable, and I think it's going to be themed towards something like Lego City. Well, originally we planned it was going to be. I'm not 100% sure yet what it's going to be. I hope it's something along the lines of like Lego Races. You've got the new Ferrari building area down there, so they can kind of blend it over, make a whole like imagination centre, whatever it's called now, Brooktopia, into something different, and then expand it round towards a new coaster. Would be quite nice. But whatever it ends up being, we'll keep you up to date with all of that as it does go throughout. But so far, you've got the supports in for the ride itself, and I don't think it'll be long as it's actually made. You see the diggers and tractors all going there, so it's going to be good. It is time to watch a show. A Lego City 4D show that is in our favourite seats up here next to a wall and with an amazing view of no wetness. Well, it is not only the show that Lego Dreams has got, but if you can see right behind me too, they've also got a character that you can meet. I know we love doing characters over here, but I've got to admit, not a massive fan of Lego Dreams and the idea.
Oh, don't worry, they barely
mentioned it, but I love it how they've really franchised it all and put it all around our characters, made shows around
the promotional stuff towards Lego sets, and of course the films as well at the Legoland Park.
I mean, we think they might eventually build a land.
Yeah, I mean, see how it goes, I think. They've done all the shows and adverts and mean, some crazy promotions for that new thing.
Yeah, and it seems a bit of a waste of time if you're just doing that for some Lego sets. It seems a bit of a waste of time because there's been so much. I mean, I've never seen so much promotion for a Lego like franchise.
Yeah, I love IPs like sort of Harry Potter and Star Wars and stuff. But it's nice to do our own little thing as well.
Yeah, like Lego Mythica, like new ideas.
No, it's all touch. Talking about IPs though, we're going to go in different here. This is Build and Race Ferrari.
Very own racing-inspired supercars.
Let's be honest, Hugo, it's the closest we're ever going to get to a Ferrari, building one over here. Well, that was a good 10 minutes inside of a Ferrari build and race. I mean, it's just too busy, that's the truth. Like, I love it, and I love how it has got crowds compared to like Lego Reef, it's completely empty, but it's just a little bit too busy.
It feels because of the space in there, they need to like crowd management needs to be a lot better in there. Now, I remember when they still got the queue line out here, they used to hold you outside, and it used to be managed a lot better than it is now. Because obviously, it's nice so you can just go straight into it. But I feel like because it's still kind of popular attraction, of course, did only open this year. I feel like they could still use that queue line and say, you know what, we're going to use the queue line and actually let people enjoy it a little bit more.
Yeah, and of course, with our age, it looks a bit weird us like crowding on everyone, so we just go, you know what, we'll go to the shop instead, and not really why we're doing all with Ferrari if it is busy like it is today.
It's really good fun though, honestly. It's a great addition for the next couple of years at least.
Yeah.
I hope it's not permanent, but
you never know.
A temporary thing, it's quite nice.
Another thing we're a little too old for are these slides, but if it is quiet, we still let them have a little go. New Woodland Village coming in 2024, and I can tell you from entering within the park, it is looking pretty awesome. We'll have a look on the way out as well quickly for you guys. If you are going to go towards the Legoland shop, the big one at the top, make sure to go at the middle of the day. It's currently around 4 o'clock right now, and already it's getting busier. Of course, it's only getting busier as the day goes throughout, and there's actually a queue outside at the end of the day.
There is also a queue line.
Be aware of that. Go over here. It can get very busy. Whereas in the middle of the day, it is a bit of a walk up. You also get the hill train, but it is awfully quieter.
And also, I was to point out in the shop is that for any locals, you'll probably know that there used to be a table just out here, which used to have all the different Legoland parks on there. And yeah, unfortunately, it has actually been removed. Whether they're going to replace it again, not too sure, but
it was never accurate, to be honest.
It was not. I remember towards the end, I remember Legoland New York was over in Billund, Denmark, so it's a little bit off, but yeah, it was still nice to have.
Even more Lego dreams. To be honest, we were considering making a move just then, but then we thought, you know what? We haven't even checked United Kingdom or Pirates Shores yet. So what we're going to do, Adam, we're going to make our way down, we're going to do Viking Splash another time, and then see over those two lands, we're going to do a few bars and dragon and stuff. Talk about deja vu, here we now go into the land of Vikings again. Everyone in this queue line probably has no idea, maybe their last ever ride on Viking Splash. How sad. I love listening to people's conversations. Someone walked up a hill and went 4 minutes, more like 4 miles. And to be honest, they're not wrong at all. But what's felt like 4 years is since we've been on that ride over there. Which I don't know right now, spin as 5 years. And normally it has got a really, really long queue. With the transformation, of course, this one might transform well. No, Merlin, probably not.
I think it's quite likely because obviously the spider thing can work into pretty much anything. Like, especially pirates as well, it's sort of quite spooky sometimes.
It's worth getting a ride though, just so that you can say I've done spinning spiders on probably the first one on a vlog.
Yeah.
Generally, I don't think I've ever done it on the channel before. There you go, spinning spiders time. And Halloween has begun over at the Enchanted Forest. You can see a little bit through the trees. Again, no more next week when we're going to open it up, but it started, we're getting ready. October the 1st, I'm going to guess.
No, it's actually September the 28th this year.
Nice.
I believe they pushed it forward a little bit, which is obviously gives you more time to experience it.
I mean, it's never great, but it's good fun, it's enjoyable, and
it's a family event.
And it's a good ticket price, so it's pretty cool. The question is, what secrets wait within the castle for our final ride of the day? It's got to be the dragon. It says around a half an hour queue, but as always, and as I said earlier to you guys, the queue time's line. Now, at the end of the day, the staff don't want you coming in the queue line because they can't leave until the queue ends. So even if you get in this queue line right now, at like 5 to 6, you can still get on the ride. I've probably been on the dragon a few hundred times now, but there's still parts every single time that I ride it that are brand new to me. I wanted this day, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to find one new thing to talk to you about, and I did find one thing. You know, when it starts with the clip from inside of the castle itself, when it went once upon a time on the book, when you go onto the dragon, there's another book at the start of that going twice upon a time. Like you're going through 2 stories, which is quite cool. I didn't know that before. I think you guys didn't even know that.
I haven't noticed it before actually, but
next time you go around, you look at it.
Another fun fact, that book actually at the top, the first scene, you may actually see a model down here with a horse.
Yeah.
And that actually used to be up there, and that used to actually be in the first scene of the dragon. So instead of the book, of course.
Yeah, very little cool bits around here. Of course, as we make our way down here and do all of our updates, because this is our first actual update we've done down here. We've trialled it out at the start of a holiday, making a special one for you guys. But before you know what, from now on we'll start heading over towards Legoland Windsor, making out this for you guys, our local park. We come here literally all the time.
Every week, like.
Yeah, so why not record it for you guys? So with all that said, that's our first update for you guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye bye guys.